my writing partner, Mark Seeloff. Well, Mark and I kind of fancied ourselves after, gosh, I don't know. We were into the Mother's Invention, Flo and Eddie, uh, Alice Cooper. So the whole first CD album, as you call it, that we did, it was sort of a live thing, was kind of like a take on that. It was rather tongue-in-cheek, didn't mean it. And then we discovered if we were going to get anywhere, we certainly had to change. And second album reflected more. A couple of the tunes were re-recorded, and the others were, about lost love. And music really flowed with Mark and I. Anywhere, any place. We'd usually go over to his house and write, and I'd have some lyrics. I'd come over, and he'd throw some music on. Sometimes I'd come over and I'd have half lyrics, full music, and we'd throw something together. Sometimes he'd have something, and we'd play it and shape it. Basically, shape the music, shape the song. Like I said, we threw a lot of things together between 1970 to 1980, and sometimes it had a Who feel, sometimes it had a Rolling Stone feel, depending on what group we were in to at the moment. We had all kinds of influences there. Sometimes we recorded at his house, sometimes at David's house. A few times we recorded at Rob Simpson's studio. I think we did about 4 tunes there. I was a friend of theirs, and that whole new album that we put out this year, that was actually recorded in my apartment on a realistic reel, if you can believe that. But it was the last thing that we wrote together was General Bonkers, and that was we text each other back and forth, throwing words back and forth, and in the studio we came up with a tune. That was like about, 5-6 years ago. And there's probably about 20 songs out there that we really never really got to record. But it was a good ride, and Mark was very easy to write with. I wrote like 2 things with Larry, the lead player, Larry Thomas. It was always a group effort. It was never, I know a lot of times like Lennon and McCartney was always, those 2 wrote it. But George added a lot to it, Ringo. Should have been a group effort. George's name certainly should have been on there with Lennon and McCartney, but it wasn't. And that's a shame, because he added so much. And we made it right by the time we put the CDs out in the 2000s. They had the group's name down there. Because they did. They helped put it all together.